everybody? Just got home from work. Gonna give you all a pig update. I've had some requests for that. They're actually growing really fast. A pound a day, believe it or not, I guess, if you feed them 3 pounds a day. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over there. I gotta hook up this hose, the really, really long hose. Gonna give them some mud and fill up their water bowl. I have to figure out a waterer. The situation for that is we got to do it. Right now we're watering them like 2 or 3 times a day. Leanne works down the street, so she's able to come here and do that. But if we want to go anywhere, it may not be ideal. So yeah, got to handle the water situation. I bought some nipples to put in a 50-gallon, half of a 50-gallon drum that we had laying around here. And I don't know if that works. Also, we're moving the pigs around in this little cage area, old dog kennel. We're just shuffling them around because they're really digging into the dirt. Obviously, they're rooting around with their noses. So if I fill up the 50-gallon barrel, then we have to move that every day too. We actually put them in the pig port that I made about a week ago, and they were so small they jumped right through the cattle panel. So look how big they are now. What's up, buddies? Good pigs. Oh yeah. Waylon, stop. Good thing we have a cattle dog. The only pig that I carried into the new pen, when it jumped through, it escaped. And Waylon, he managed to push that pig right back into the, he got it to come back to this dog kennel that they're in right now. So he was just hanging out, chasing them, being a dickhead. But I guess that's his job, so. Hey, say hi to YouTube, pigs. Oh yeah. Drink that fresh water. Our rooster's getting along with everybody. Are you just gonna jump inside that? They'd rather bathe in this than drink it, I guess. All right, we'll just leave the water right here to make a little muddy mess for them. A wallow, if you will. Yeah, so the pigs are doing good. They haven't rooted out of this. Check this out. They were right here 2 days ago. I mean, this is just demolished. I don't know if grass will be growing back here soon or not. When Leanne gets back, we'll move this again. Probably farther back into the grass. Like I said, I hate ticks, so I don't really care if they demolish this area. This is gonna be like a barnyard. This is gonna get fenced off eventually. Chickens will stay here. The pigs will be in their own fenced-in area, but it'll all be in this little fenced-in paddock thing behind the barn. And then shortly after that, we might get goats or something, and they'll be here as well. So the pasture will stay pasture for a while until we get comfortable with electric fencing. These guys are super sneaky. Once we get them in the new pig port, then I will kind of train them to electric fence, and as we can afford it, because that stuff's expensive, as I'm sure all of you know. So we'll figure it out. Hi, pig. This is my life. They're little pig balls. Look at my partner in crime, Curly Bill. He's always with me. This dog is just so funny. That's a good boy. Yes, you are. Surprisingly, tiny dogs are great farm dogs if they just get bullied by bigger dogs their whole life. Waylon, do you approve of this? That's a good boy. I got a wallow for this hot day. So, yeah, just getting the pigs watered after work. As soon as Leanne gets back from work, we can, we'll do a garden walkthrough. We'll show you what not to do and what to do. Yeah. Oh, look at all these apples. Wow. Pig food. Pig food. More pig food. More pig food. This apple tree's bussin', as the kids say. Oh, 2 of them. We didn't even have to plant this tree. Can anybody identify that apple or that tree? I'm gonna give these pigs some apples. Hey, little guys, I got treats for you. Hey, hey, look it, pig. There you go. Pig. There's apples right here. Oh yeah, get that. Eat it. Oh, they're eating it. Ah! So the pigs like the apples. I would say that's sustainable. Anyways, I'm gonna go shut this water off. Leanne will be back in a little bit from work, and then we'll show you some garden stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Anyways, like I was saying, when Leanne gets back from work, I'll show you what's working for us with gardening and what's not. As you remember, we built this beautiful fenced-in garden area, but we didn't till it before we fenced it in. So it's like Weed City in here. We got a little tiller, and it's just not heavy duty enough to get all this up. So it's basically like a junkyard at this point.
Plant junkyard.
Yeah, plant junkyard, which is unfortunate, but we're learning the processes, right, of what to do and what not to do. We kind of just jumped into the whole gardening thing. I mean, we could grow stuff in a pot, but I don't think either of us have really grown anything in the ground. So yeah, we thought we'd fence this in first and then we would till it. Turns out we had access to a bigger tiller, which we used for the other garden beds. Yeah, the little one just wouldn't do it. All these weeds are just so deep. Yeah, the grass, it gets bound up in the tiller. So we started another garden, which isn't fenced in. So we'll see if we can keep the deer away from our stuff or the dogs. But this one's doing much better. As long as nothing gets eaten, we'll produce a lot more food from this one. So this is where Leanne's flower bed, we really originally planned on going. Now it's a combination of stuff. See our flowers growing there. You can see there's still weeds popping up in here, but we used some of our, well, we got mulch delivered. So we mulched around the plants, and then we used our old wood chips right here in between the rows. So that's covered everything up a lot better. The weeds aren't coming through. Leanne set some of these T-posts here for our cucumbers to climb up, and then we got some string here for our tomato plants. I guess these tomato plants, I guess they produce like 40 pounds of tomatoes per plant. Correct me if I'm wrong, a coworker told me that. I thought that was pretty incredible. But yeah, so as you can see, this garden is much better because we actually tilled it and got some compost down and some wood chips. We have a long way to go. We need to keep putting out mulch and keep weeding. But yeah, this will be the first year, so I guess this will really help out with the soil health as well, having mulch and wood chips. And then the following year we'll just keep building it up. And I think this is like our initial till. Next year we probably won't till this area. We'll cover it with cardboard, we'll put down mulch, we'll put down compost. In the winter we'll cover the area to keep down the weed growth and just start building up this area more and more. The other garden bed, we're gonna do the same thing. Later in the year, we're just gonna cover all that with mulch or wood chips. Yeah, so that's just kind of what's going on, but we're pretty proud of this area. She did all the work. She's been doing the gardening. I help spread the mulch and stuff. I'm not that into growing food. I'm more into butchering animals, I guess, or home repairs. Maybe I'll get more into it one day, but I think she's just bred for this humidity. I don't want to be out here when it's hot. Yeah, so that's just what's going on. Waylon's rude. Like usual, sell the stuff you're not using, pay off your debts, go buy some property, and have some fun. And like and subscribe if you're not. But I hope you appreciated the pig update. Here's a little garden update of the good and the bad.
And the ugly.
Right?
And the ugly. Very ugly.
Yeah, but we're figuring it out. We're living and we're learning. So take it easy, everybody. Have a nice day.
Banana peppers.